So what we have here, this worksheet says, the Little Dogs Youth Football Club is holding a fundraiser for their organization. They're selling books of pizza coupons. For every book the members sell, the club will make $2.50. Complete the table to determine the total number of coupon books the members sold. All right, well, we look at this table. Basically, we got a big pile of money. And in order to get this big pile of money, we put $2.50. They sold a number of coupon books. For each coupon book that they sold, they made $2.50. With the total amount of money, what does this sound like? What kind of problem does this sound like in order to figure out the number of coupon books sold? Sounds like a division problem. It is. It's a division problem. So what we need to do is we need to take the big pile of money, divide it by 250, and that will give us the number of coupon books sold. Okay? So I'd like you to do that right now. Let's figure out how much money will they make, or how many coupon books did they sell if they made a total of $812.50? Come on, use your calculators. What do we got? Someone give me a number. What do you got? 325, does that sound right? Does everybody agree with that? Find that? Okay. What about the next one? We have $1,082.50. What do we find? Kinsey, what do you got? 433? Okay. And the next one? I mean, does everyone agree with these numbers so far? I actually don't have the answers. Seems right? Okay. What do we got? 470? Let's double check, make sure that we're right. Okay, good. Yep. All right. Now, those of you that were just tagging along there just to find those answers, great. This is what you need to really pay attention to now, the rest of what we're going to do. Because I'm going to show you exactly how to do your homework. First of all, you guys all know that you need to answer questions in complete sentences. So, this is pretty simple. In our table, what quantity or quantities changed and what quantity or quantities remain the same? That's a pretty simple question. So tell me, what quantity or quantities changed? The total amount of money made and the number of coupon books sold. Now, somebody give me a sentence, a complete sentence that answers this question. You want to try it? Perfect. The quantities that changed are the total amount of money made and the number of okay? So the quantities that changed are the total amount of money made and the number of coupon books sold. Am I done with this problem? No, because there's a second question to this. What quantities or quantities remain? What quantity or quantities remain the same? Is that what it says? What's it say? The amount made for each coupon book. So there's my sentence. The amount made from each coupon book sold remained the same. Sorry about my handwriting. It's not very good on a smartboard. So, that answers my question. Complete sentences, periods, and everything. Okay? Now, this is pretty simple in itself. We need to write an actual sentence, an English sentence. Write a sentence to describe how to calculate the number of coupon books sold given the total amount of money made. So we were given the total amount of money made. We need to figure out how did we do this? How did we find this? Someone tell me. It's very simple. What did we do? What by what? Well, don't just give me the numbers. What? Well, give it to me in the sentence. Tell me, what did we do? What was our operation? Okay, so the total amount of money made divided by the amount made from each coupon book equals the number of books sold. Right? Does that make sense to you? The total amount of money made divided by the amount made from each coupon book equals the number of books sold. That's all we did. We actually wrote down in words what we did. If I asked you the question, what do we have to do to solve this problem? That's the answer that you would give me in English, correct? Now, the next question says, write an algebraic expression that represents the total number of coupon books sold for any amount of money made. Let M represent the total. Look, you already did this problem. This is the hardest thing for sixth graders to do now, is to take this English sentence and turn it into a math sentence. And it's actually really easy. Eddie. It's actually really easy because all you got to do is take keywords out of this and put them into numbers and symbols. Watch. First of all, it says, let M represent the total amount of money made. Well, look at this. The total amount of money made. It says let M represent that. So this is M, right? You see this right here? Divided by. What do you think that is? What do you think that is? What does it look like? It's a division symbol. Divided by. But now look, the amount made for each coupon book. That's our constant, isn't it? That's something that never changes. So the amount made from each coupon book is always what? It's always what? $2.50. So we write 2.50. Okay, now we're going to have another one. You see this? What do you think that looks like? We're just taking our English sentence and turning it into a math sentence. That's an equal symbol. And then the number of books sold, that's also a variable. That's something that's been changing, isn't it? So if that's something that's been changing, let's give it a letter because it's going to be a variable. It's something that's going to change. Give it a letter. Well, what do you want? Sure, A. Great. Nice choice. I like it. The number of books sold, we'll say that that's A. So now we can take all of these symbols and letters and stuff and just put it all together. Check it out. M divided by, because that's what we're following this, M divided by, the amount made from each is 250, so 2.50 equals A. There's your answer to the last question. That's a pretty easy write, isn't it? This is a lot shorter to write than this, isn't it? Your math sentence works out a lot. It says the same thing as your English sentence. It says the same, exactly the same, except this you're writing it a lot shorter. You just have to understand how to go between math sentences and English sentences. There's key words, there's key symbols there. What I want you to do for your homework is I want you to finish this worksheet. It's going to be very similar. Make sure you use complete sentences. And when, for the last part of it, where it says write an algebraic expression, you can just write an algebraic expression. You don't have to write a complete sentence. But for the other things where it says, where you have to write sentences, that's what I want you to do. But sit down.